we will do the hormonal control. And here also, offline student also will start the hormonal control. Okay, right? So, okay, first of all, we have to know what are hormones. Hormones are chemical substances which are protein in nature. Their character is protein. All proteins are not hormone, but all hormones are protein in nature, right? Okay. All right. So the hormones, the chemical coordination. Okay. We will go to the chemical coordination. Chemical coordination, or this is also called as the hormonal coordination. Hormonal coordination. Coordination. So the hormones are chemical substances which are protein in nature, and they are there are okay, there are the mechanism of the release of hormones. Hormones are secreted by the endocrine glands. Endocrine glands are the ductless glands, so which are found in the body, as we already know that endocrine glands, suppose you take the human body, inside the human body, these endocrine glands are found in the brain. It's called as pituitary. Pituitary, then we have the, okay, we have the pineal body is there. Okay, then we have the, okay, here we have the thyroid gland. Thyroid gland is there. Then below the thyroid gland, we have the parathyroid gland. Then we have the thymus. Thymus will secrete the hormone known as the thymosin. Okay, and we have the pancreas, right? And then we have the adrenal gland above the kidneys. Okay, two kidneys are there. Above the two kidneys, we have the adrenal gland here. And then we have the testis or ovary. Okay. So these two are also known as the, okay, these are the endocrine glands. And okay, the temporary endocrine glands is there in the ovary, that is called as our Graafian follicle. Okay, Graafian follicle is a temporary endocrine gland. So now, after that, we will go to this types of endocrine gland in short. I'll give you and their functions. Okay, so now, before going to that, just we will discuss very important point which students they never notice, but it comes in the exam. Okay, they go directly, they study the hormone endocrine gland and they think that we have completed. But there is something is there which the NEET people will ask you and students they don't notice there. So here we just want to go to okay, okay, now okay, the term hormone, okay, the term hormone was coined by, okay, the term hormone was coined by Sterling, was C-O-I-N-E-D, coined by, okay, the term hormone is coined by Sterling, S-T-A-R-L-I-N-G, Starling. This is a very important point. And first hormone discovered was our secretin. First hormone discovered was secretin. Secretin. Secretin, and it was discovered by the Baylis and Starling. Okay, so discovered by Baylis and BALIS, Baylis and Starling, STARLING, discovered by Baylis and Starling. Okay, BAYLSIS, Baylis and Starling. Okay, Baylis, BAYLISS, sorry, BAYLISS, Baylis, BAYLISS, Baylis and Starling. Okay, then third important point is there, chemical nature of hormone. Okay, chemical nature of hormone. That is important point in the exam. So number A is amine hormone. Amine hormone consists of amines only. Amine hormones. And amine hormones are, okay, they are they are thyroxine, epinephrine, and the norepinephrine. They are the thyroxine, and epinephrine, and it is norepinephrine. After writing all the points, we'll start the question there. Number B. Okay, next hormone is called as steroid hormone. Steroid hormone. Okay, steroid hormones. They are fat soluble. And have sterol. 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 They are fat soluble and have sterol group, we can say. Sterol, sterol group. They have the sterol groups. And then, okay, example are, okay, they are derived from cholesterol, we can write. They are derived from is it cholesterol. They are derived from cholesterol. And then example of the steroid hormone, we just write there. Okay, aldosterone, cortisol. Okay, from the cortex. Example will be aldosterone, cortisol, cortisol, cortisol from the adrenal cortex. Okay, cortisol, then testosterone from the testis. Testosterone, 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 and then we have the estradiol, progesterone, and the progesterone. Estradiol, estradiole, estradiol, and also the progesterone. And one more example we can give here, estrone, estrone, estrone. Okay, these are the. Okay, then we have the proteinaceous and peptide hormone, number C. C will be, okay. C will be proteinaceous. Okay, proteinaceous and peptide hormones and peptide hormones, proteinaceous and peptide hormones. So the proteinaceous and peptide hormones, okay, these are water soluble and interlinked with peptide bonds, are water soluble and linked with peptide bonds and linked with peptide bonds, bonds, peptide bonds, the chemical bond peptide. Okay, so example we can say there. Okay, example we can say there: thyroid stimulating hormone, thyroid stimulating hormone, thyroid stimulating hormone. Okay, that is our TSH, thyroid stimulating hormone, TSH. Then we have the FSH, LH, then LH, and follicle stimulating hormone, then luteinizing hormone, then insulin and ACTH, insulin, then adrenocorticotropic hormone, ACTH, etc. Okay. Then we will go to number D, one more. Okay, proteinaceous, long peptide. Okay, okay, that much we write here. That much. So now these are the chemical nature of the hormones. Now, chemical nature of hormones. So now we will go to the endocrine glands and the hormones secreted by them. Okay. So first of all, we will go to endocrine glands, the hormones secreted by them. So we will go to the thyroid gland, number one. Okay, the endocrine gland. Okay, endocrine glands right here, like this. You make a table there. Okay, then the hormones and functions, and then we go to the disorder. Okay, disorder, like that you will write there. So now number one, we write there thyroid gland. Okay, thyroid gland. Hormones released by the thyroid gland are thyroxine, and the thyrocalcitonin. Okay, thyroxine and thyrocalcitonin. Okay. So now thyroxine, function of thyroxine right there. Thyroxine, what is the function of the thyroxine hormone? So, okay. Okay, number one, regulate basal metabolic rate. Okay, metabolic rate, or BMR, basal metabolic rate, BMR. Okay, then then they will help in this. Okay, then control working of the renal tubules of kidney. Control working of renal tubules of kidney. Okay, then and so control urine control urine output. Urine output. Okay. Okay. Then after that we go to disorder. If the secretion disorder, how the disorder of the hormone is caused. So disorder of the hormone is caused if they are secreted in more amount or they are secreted in small amount. If they are not secreted in a normal amount, then we feel the disorder. If they are secreted in more amount, that is called as hyperthyroidism or hyperthyroid action. And if they are secreted in the less amount, the disease is called as the hyposecretion. Less amount is the hyposecretion. If there will be hyposecretion, also there will be disease, and hypersecretion also there will be disease. So here, okay, there will be the hypothyroidism if they are secreted in a less amount. Okay, hypothyroidism. Hypothyroidism. Hypothyroidism means secreted in you can say less amount. Secreted in less amount. That is called as the hypothyroidism, right? Hypothyroidism. So disease caused here, okay, cretinism. So the first kind of disease is called as cretinism. If they are secreted in the less amount, cretinism. And the cretinism, you see that what happened here, okay, cretinism, it is a disease of infant. It is a disease of infant. Disease of infants or small children. Okay. Disease of infants. Okay, so here, just you write down there, all of you online, see students of online also, and offline also, you write down there, because on the blackboard I cannot write all, it's difficult, so I'm dictating, you just write down there, okay. So it causes decreased basal metabolic rate. It causes, in the cretinism, is to online student also, you write down there, it causes the decreased basal metabolic rate. It causes decreased basal metabolic rate or BMR in bracket. Okay, stop there. And it causes stunted growth. It causes stunted growth. STUNTED. Right? STUNTED. Stunted growth, comma, retarded mental development. Retarded mental development, comma, decreased heartbeat rate. Retarded mental development, stunted growth, comma, retarded mental development, comma, delayed retarded mental development, comma, decreased heartbeat rate, comma, decreased sugar level in blood. Decreased sugar level in blood. Okay, next disease is called as the myxedema. After cretinism, we'll go to second kind of disease, which is the cause due to the less secretion of hormone. Is called as myxedema. MYXODEMA. Myxedema. So here in myxedema, we have to write the important points of the defects, the important points of the causes. Myxedema. It occurs due to the deficiency of thyroxine hormone in adults. It occurs due to deficiency of thyroxine hormone in adults. It occurs due to deficiency of thyroxine hormone in adults. It occurs due to deficiency of thyroxine hormone in adults and is also called Gulf disease. GULL'', Gulf disease. Okay, myxedema is also called by other name known as the Gulf disease. GULL'', Gulf disease. Stop there. It also has a low basal metabolic rate. It also has a low basal metabolic rate. comma low body temperature, low body temperature, comma low blood pressure. Stop there. The important feature of the myxedema is that, after stop right now, the important feature of the myxedema is that the human face, FACE, human face and hands become swollen. Human face and hands become swollen due to the deposition of albuminous semi-fluid, due to deposition of albuminous semi-fluid. I have written here on the blackboard also albuminous, ALBUMINOUS, albuminous semi-fluid, SEMIFLUID. Due to deposition of the albuminous semi-fluid on the myxomatous tissue, myxomatous, myxomatous tissue. Okay, deposit on the myxomatous tissues. Okay, then we go to third one now, endemic or simple goiter. Third kind of disease is called as endemic or simple goiter. Third one. Okay, number 3, Roman 3, we can write there. Roman 3, endemic or simple goiter. What is simple goiter? Okay, endemic or simple goiter. You see, goiter is a disease, okay, which is caused due to the swelling of the neck. The neck will swell, or thyroid gland will swell. It is called as the goiter disease. Or simple, it is endemic disease because it is confined in a locality only. Suppose, if you look at the map of India, okay, this is the map of India now. Suppose look at the map of India, okay, like that. Okay, this is our Himalayan range. So here what we find that in the Himalayan range, this part of the India, from the Kashmir up to the Arunachal, okay, this part of India called the Himalayan range. So here the iodine of the soil, they are washed away due to rain, okay, and roots of the plant, they cannot absorb the iodine. In the absence of the iodine, the thyroxine hormone cannot be synthesized in the body. Okay, in the absence of the iodine, thyroxine hormones cannot be synthesized in the body. So this whole belt, people will suffer from the goiter. So in order to goiter is the swelling of neck, and the basal metabolic rate will decrease, and growth will be retarded in the goiter disease. And therefore, the government has supplied the iodine in the salt in form of the potassium iodate. Okay, in form of the potassium iodate they supply in the salt, and if you take the potassium iodate in the salt, the disease goiter can be prevented. Okay, but the people who stay near the seashore, they never suffer from goiter disease because seafood, they supply plenty of iodine, and that's why they never suffer from the goiter, and they no need of taking the iodized salt also for them. Still then they are taking because it is salt is available everywhere and is iodized now. Okay, so now here we go to the simple goiter. So right over there, it occurs due to the deficiency of iodine. It occurs due to deficiency of iodine in drinking water. It occurs due to deficiency of iodine in drinking water. So it is characterized by enlargement of thyroid gland. Okay, It is characterized by enlargement of the thyroid gland due to increase in the number. It is characterized by enlargement of the thyroid gland due to increase in the number and size. Due to increase in the number and size of the acinal cells, ACINAL, acinal cells of thyroid gland, due to increase in the number of acinal cells of the thyroid gland. Okay, acinal cells of the thyroid gland. Okay, it is commonly found in the people of hilly region. It's commonly found in the people of hilly region. Stop there. To prevent the goiter, after stop, to prevent the goiter, the table salt or common salt, to prevent the goiter, the table salt or the common salt is iodized. The table salt or the common salt is iodized. Okay. Then we go to hyperthyroidism. Hypo we have done, no? So now you write there hyperthyroidism. Hyper means if there is a secretion of the excess amount of the thyroid gland. It's called the excess amount of the thyroid hormone. If the thyroid gland will secrete the excess amount of the thyroid gland, this is called as the hyperthyroidism. Okay, hyperthyroidism, excess secretion of thyroxine hormone. Excess secretion of thyroxine hormone. Okay, hormone. If there is the excessive secretion of the thyroid hormone in the blood, it is called as the hyperthyroidism. So here the disease cause. What a disease caused due to hyperthyroidism? So main disease is caused as the exophthalmic goiter or Graves' disease. It comes in the exam also. It's called as the exophthalmic, EXOP, exophthalmic goiter or Graves' disease, GRAVE', Graves' disease, exophthalmic goiter or Graves' disease. Okay, Graves' disease. The name of the disease, if the excess amount of thyroxine hormone is released in the blood, then the person will suffer from Graves' disease or the exophthalmic goiter, right? Okay, so here, right on there, main symptoms, next paragraph, the main symptoms of the Graves' disease are, and that enlargement of the thyroid gland. Enlargement of the thyroid gland at a rate of 2 to 3 times than the normal size. At the rate of 2 to 3 times than the normal size. Means what? Means that its size will increase 2 to 3 times more than the normal size. At the rate of 2 to 3 times more than the normal size. Then increased basal metabolic rate. Increased basal metabolic rate. Increased basal metabolic rate or BMR. Okay, increased basal metabolic rate or BMR. Okay, okay, then okay, the peculiar symptoms are, there is very important line, this one, last line. The peculiar symptoms are bulging of eyeballs. Peculiar symptoms are bulging, bulging, bulging of eyeball, eyeballs, bulging of eyeball with staring look, staring, bulging of the eyeball with staring look and less blinking and less less blinking, blinking, less blinking. Okay. Then we go to next hormone here. Thyroxine we have done, or thyrocalcitonin. So now we'll go to the function of the thyrocalcitonin. Now next one. Okay. Second, in the second table we can write middle one now. Thyrocalcitonin. Thyrocalcitonin. Okay. Right? What is the function of the thyrocalcitonin? Thyrocalcitonin. Okay. It regulates calcium metabolism. It regulates calcium metabolism. Only one point you can write down there. Regulate the calcium metabolism. Okay. And it prevents hypercalcemia. It prevents hypercalcemia. HYPERCALCAMIA, hypercalcemia. That means if the amount of the calcium is more, it will reduce it. Okay, reduce it. And disease is caused as here. Disease, the amount of the secretion will be less. No, that is hypothyroxalcitonin. Calcitonin causes hyperthyroxalcitonin causes hypercalcemia. Okay, calcemia means the calcium level will be more in the blood. That's the only one effect. Okay, then we go to the parathyroid gland. Okay, parathyroid gland. Next one, we go to second one now is the parathyroid gland. Okay, number 2 now. You see parathyroid gland. Parathyroid glands are found below the thyroid gland. Okay, parathyroid glands are found below the thyroid gland. Okay, they secrete a hormone. Okay, parathormone. Only one hormone that's called as the parathormone. Okay, parathormone. Only one hormone that's called as the parathormone. Okay, parathormone, very important. Okay, this is also called as the Collip's hormone. Parathormone or Collip's, COLLIP', Collip's hormone. Sometimes they ask in the exam, Collip's hormone secreted by the parathyroid gland, right or wrong? Student cannot answer because they know only the name of the parathyroid hormone. Okay, they don't know the name of Collip's. So it is also known as the Collip's hormone because It was discovered in the 1925 by Philip Colliff. Okay, Philip Colliff, 1925. Okay, then okay. It increases calcium level to normal. It increases calcium level to normal level. Okay. Main function of the hormone to increase the calcium level to normal level. Okay. Okay, now diseases are hypoparathyroidism. Okay, disorder is called as the hypoparathyroidism. Hypoparathyroidism. Okay, means about the amount of the parathyroid hormone secreted will be less. It is called as the hypoparathyroidism. Okay, it causes parathyroid tetany. Name of the disease is called as it causes parathyroid tetany. Tetany. Okay, parathyroid tetany. Parathyroid tetany. Okay, stop there. Just you write down there. This disease is characterized by this. The online student also please write down there. So the disease caused by the less secretion of the parathyroid hormone is called as the parathyroid tetany. So the symptoms you write down there, please. Online students also. So it is characterized by fall in calcium level in blood. It is characterized by the fall, FALL, fall in calcium level in blood. Calcium level in blood. In bracket write down there 6 mg 100 liter. 6 mg 100 liter. Okay, of blood means in 100 liter there is a fall of the 6 milligram of the calcium level. If we take the blood, 100 ml of blood, 100 liter of blood, sorry, 100 liter of blood, and there if we measure the calcium, it will be 6 milligram. That is, there is a fall of the calcium level in blood. Okay, it causes painful contraction of the muscles of the face. It causes painful contraction of the muscles of the face, hands, feet, and the larynx. Okay, it causes painful contraction of the muscles of the face, 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 hands, feet, and larynx, LARYNX, larynx. Okay, then we go to the hyperparathyroidism. Next one, number B will be hyperparathyroidism. Number B, hyperparathyroidism. Hyperparathyroidism. Okay, hyperparathyroidism. Okay, okay. Now it causes the disease osteitis fibrosa. Osteitis. Or we just write like this. Osteitis. No. Osteitis. Okay, fibrosa. Fibrosa. Okay. It causes the disease osteitis fibrosa. Osteitis fibrosa, and the symptoms of the disease. If there is a more secretion of the parathyroid hormone in the blood, okay, then it causes a disease called as the osteitis fibrosa, hypersecretion. Hyper means more. Less secretion, it causes the disease known as what? This causes the disease. Okay, less secretion causes disease, parathyroid tetany. Hyposecretion we have done just now, no? Hypersecretion, it will causes the disease osteoarthritis fibrosa. This is asked in the exam. Okay, and the symptoms, just write down there, symptom. It is characterized by increased separation of the calcium. It is characterized by increased secretion of the calcium, increased secretion of the calcium from bones, increased secretion of the calcium from bones. From bones, stop there. The bone becomes soft. The bone becomes soft and can easily bend. And can easily bend. B-E-N-D, bend. Stop there. The other symptoms are high calcium level in blood. The other symptoms are high calcium level in blood and loss of calcium in urine, and the loss of calcium in urine. Okay, that much about this. Then we go to the adrenal gland. After the thyroid gland, I think they are going adrenal. No, so we don't go to adrenal. We just go to better to go to the pancreas, because after the thyroid parathyroid, the pancreas will come. No, pancreas will come. Pancreas, and then we go to the pancreas. Okay. Now, the third one, we go to the pancreas. Very, very important. Pancreas. Okay. Okay. Pancreas is called a heterocrine gland. Pancreas is called as what? Heterocrine gland. In the exam, they ask sometimes heterocrine gland. Heterocrine gland because it is partly exocrine. Exocrine means secreting enzymes. Okay, secreting enzymes, and partly endocrine, That's why it is called as the heterocrine. A gland which is partly exocrine and partly endocrine are called as the heterocrine gland. And pancreas is a heterocrine gland. Its endocrine part is called as the islets of Langerhans. No? It's the endocrine part. Just here I don't say endocrine part of pancreas. Endocrine part of the pancreas is called islets of Langerhans. It's called islets of Langerhans. Islets of Langerhans. Okay. Islets of Langerhans. HANS. Islets of Langerhans. That is the endocrine part of the pancreas. Islets of Langerhans. Okay. Now, this was discovered by Langerhans in the 1869. Okay, discovered by Langerhans, no? Discovered by Langerhans. 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 Langerhans in 1869. Okay. Langerhans in 1869. Okay, this is about the pancreas, islets of Langerhans. Now, there are different types of the cells in the islets of Langerhans, and these cells are named as alpha, beta, gamma, lambda cells, and they secrete a particular kind of hormones, okay, which will help in the metabolism of the protein, metabolism of the of the fat, and also they will control the sugar in the blood. Now here we just go to the hormones and functions. No, so here cells of islets of Langerhans. Cells of islets of Langerhans. Okay, let's write down there. Divided into two parts. Okay, cells of islets of Langerhans and hormones secreted by them. Hormone secreted, because this is also they ask in the exam, which cell will secrete which hormone. Very important particular point, we have to go there. Alpha cell, first of all, there will be what? There will be the alpha cell. Roman 1 we write here, alpha cell. Alpha cell in bracket, alpha, we can give the symbol alpha cell. Alpha cells of islets of Langerhans. Okay, this is secreting the glucagon hormone. Okay, secrete what? Glucagon hormone. Glucagon. Glucagon hormone. Glucagon hormone. This hormone. This hormone. Okay. Increases blood sugar. This hormone increases. This hormone increases blood glucose. Okay. Then we have the second one is called as beta cells. Okay, you can say, or beta, B-E-T-A, beta cells. Beta cells, they are secreting the insulin hormone. Okay, are secreting which one? Insulin hormone. Okay, this it decreases blood glucose. It decreases, you can say, blood glucose. It decreases blood glucose. Insulin hormone is secreted by beta cell. It decreases blood glucose. Very important point. Then gamma cells. So the alpha cells in the islets of Langerhans are 15 to 25%. Okay, this will be how much? 15 to 25%. And beta cells, they are more in number, 70 to 80%. The largest number of the cells are beta cells. Okay, then we go to alpha beta. No, now next we go to the next part, that is alpha and beta. Then we go to number 3 now. Third one is gamma cells. G-A-M-M-A. Gamma. Okay, gamma cells. Gamma cells of the islets of Langerhans. Okay, okay. Gamma cells, they are the precursor of alpha and beta cells here. They don't secrete hormone, just like that. They are the precursors of alpha and beta cells. Okay. Okay, now, so the function of insulin and also glycogen, we know that. Okay, insulin and the glucagon, we already know. So the disease cause here is hyperglycemia. Okay, so yes, okay, so here we just want to write the function of insulin and glucagon. Okay, insulin, we already know that function of insulin, function of glucagon, we have known. So now we will go to the Hyperglycemia disease, Viran. Disorder is called as the hyperglycemia. Hyperglycemia. Hyperglycemia means there will be the increased rise in the sugar level in blood. This is the rise in sugar level. Rise in sugar level in blood. Level in blood. Rise in sugar level in blood. That is hyperglycemia. Hyperglycemia. Okay. So glycemia, the disease is called as diabetes. The disease, okay, is called diabetes. Diabetes. Okay, and it is controlled by insulin. Insulin. Okay, insulin. That much is right there. Then after that, okay, we go to next part. That is our okay. Okay, thymus now. Next one, number 4, we go to thymus. 4, we go to thymus. Thymus. Thymus is a temporary endocrine gland because it will disappear after the age of 12 years. Okay, so temporary. So thymus now. Okay. It is a lymphoid. It is a lymphoid tissue. Lymphoid. Lymphoid tissue. It grows up to puberty. It grows up to puberty. Puberty. Okay, puberty. It grows up to puberty. Okay. And then diminishes gradually. And then diminishes gradually. And then diminishes gradually. Gradually. Diminishes gradually. Okay. It is a lymphoid tissue. It grows up to puberty and then diminishes gradually. Okay, diminishes gradually. Now here, okay. Name of the hormone is thymosin. It releases a hormone. Okay, thymosin. Thymosin release hormone. Thymosin, S-I-N-E we can say. Some book S-I-N. Okay. Thymosin. It is the site of differentiation. It is the site of differentiation of it is the site of differentiation of T lymphocytes. Sites of differentiation of T lymphocytes. So here the T lymphocytes are formed. Okay, sites of differentiation of the T lymphocytes. Just I don't there. Differentiation of T lymphocyte cells. The site of differentiation of the T lymphocyte cell. Okay. Okay. It also has Hassel's corpuscle. It also has Hassel's corpuscle. Hassel's corpuscle. S A S A double S S A sorry S A double S A L S S A double S S A double S A L S Hassel's corpuscle. It also has Hassel's corpuscle. S A double S A double S A double L S. Okay, double L S Hassel's corpuscle. S A double S A double L S Hassel's corpuscle. Okay, stop there. This will act as a phagocyte. It acts as phagocyte. It acts as phagocyte. Phagocyte means what? It can engulf the microorganism just like the WBC. It can also engulf the microorganism by help of the pseudopodia. It can engulf inside and it can destroy in the cytoplasm. So, okay, Hassel's corpuscle, right? Okay, that much. Then, uh, okay. Okay, then after that we go to next thymus. There will be no disease as such here. They have not mentioned any kind of disease. Okay, just the functions of the thymus. Next one, I want to go to one question from that this pancreas. One small point I want to discuss here. From the pancreas, we go back to the pancreas, and here we discuss one small point. This is very important in the exam. They ask often a time. There are two types of diabetes. Okay, diabetes are of two types. One is called as or diabetes. Okay, diabetes insipidus. Just we can write here. Okay, diabetes insipidus. Diabetes insipidus. Okay, and other one is called as or diabetes mellitus. So diabetes mellitus. Mellitus. Diabetes mellitus. What is the difference between them? Diabetes mellitus and diabetes insipidus. This is caused by diabetes insipidus is caused by deficiency of the vasopressin. It's caused by number one, caused by deficiency of hormone. Deficiency of hormone is the vasopressin. Vasopressin or ADH. This is also called as the antidiuretic hormone. Vasopressin, other name of the vasopressin is ADH. ADH full form is antidiuretic hormone. Antidiuretic hormone. Okay, this is also called as the vasopressin or antidiuretic hormone. Vasopressin. Okay, right? Vasopressin, and then the diabetes mellitus is caused deficiency of the insulin hormone, caused by. It's a very important point in the exam. Remember, all of you, that this diabetes insipidus and diabetes mellitus, very important point, is caused by the insulin hormone deficiency, caused by deficiency of insulin, caused by deficiency of insulin hormone. Okay, insulin hormone. Okay, this is very important point. And okay, now okay, then here diabetes insipidus. Okay, it causes glycosuria and ketonuria. It causes Glycosuria. SURRIA. GLYCOSURIA. SURI. Glycosuria. It causes here glycosuria. 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 There will be glycosuria means there are more glucose in the blood. Glycosuria, then ketonuria. KETONURIA. Ketonuria means there will be the ketone bodies in the urine. Okay, in the urine there will be ketone bodies. Ketone bodies in urine. Okay, that is called as the ketonuria. And if there will be glucose in blood, it is called as our glycosuria. Okay, then also there will be diuresis. Diuresis. Here, ketonuria, then the diuresis. Diuresis means there will be acid in the urine, diuresis. Okay, then diabetes insipidus, here only diuresis occurs. Okay, here it causes diuresis. It causes diuresis means there will be more frequent urination. Frequent urination is called as the diuresis. Sometimes it asks in the exam, what do you mean by the diuresis? Diuresis means frequent urination. Okay, urination. So we stop here today. Whose class now? Next class is physics. Don't have any class. Okay. Right. You have no math class, no? Okay. So we stop here today. Okay. Okay, the online students also, we stop the class here today up to the